welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fat breakfast sandwich, and our first ingredient is a nopales. If you've watched my nopales and pasta recipe, then you know how to prep this. If you haven't, please go back and watch it. Place a pot on a stove set to high, then add about 2 to 4 cups of water. Add some salt to taste. Add 1/2 of an onion bulb. Depending on how you like it, you need 1 nopales per sandwich. Add your nopales and make sure they're submerged. Cover and bring to a boil for 10 minutes. Reduce your heat to medium-high and cook for 10 to 15 more minutes and you're all set. Now that's what a cooked whole nopales looks like. You can eat this as is, but nah, I'm not a fan of the taste. Now let me show you how to take this to a whole different level. Place a grill pan on a stove set to medium-high heat, then add about 2 to 4 tablespoons of annatto oil. Place your nopales in the pan and add a pinch of salt. Over the top of your nopales, add a 1/4 teaspoon of annatto oil, a pinch of onion powder, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. Now brush everything over your nopales. To get some sear marks, press down on your nopales using a burger press or something heavy. Give it a flip, season, brush, and press down again. Now check this out. You can eat this as is and just call it quits, or if you're anything like me, you just keep pushing. This looks so good, guys, and I really feel like calling it quits and eating this as is, but this is Grubanny, and when it comes to recipes, we don't quit, we forge ahead. Carefully place your nopales on a chopping board. Then, using the sharp end from the same cookie cutter from our last video, we're going to stamp out a circular nopales. There you go, a perfect circle. You can set this aside for now, then feast on the unused portion of your nopales. Now let me show you how to make a black pepper replacement. Over here I have 1 teaspoon of dried papaya seeds. All you have to do is add them to a coffee grinder and grind. There you go, that's your alkaline black pepper replacement. Make sure you're not allergic before using it. So a lot of people have asked me to make an alkaline vegan black pepper replacement. Well, that's it. It's real easy. Set it aside for now and let's make our sauce. Over here I have about 10 Brazil nuts that I soaked overnight. Drain and add them to a blender cup. Over here I have 3 tablespoons of mashed avocado. Add your mashed avocado to your blender cup. Next, add about 3 tablespoons of sweetened walnut milk. Add some salt to taste. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of your alkaline black pepper. Add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. If you like it lightly bland, you can blend it and that's it. If you enjoy a more punchy flavor, you can squeeze the juice of half a key lime before blending. If you like it sweeter, you can add some date sugar before blending, but I like to go with agave. Give it a blend, and if it's too thick, add any liquid of your choice, otherwise you're done. Set it aside for now. To make our breakfast sausage patty, we'll have to go down memory lane. If you've made the chayote patties I made sometime last year, then you're in luck. If you haven't, go back and watch that video. I'll link it in the description box below. Now if you feel my chayote patty recipe is too labor intensive, you can use any sausage patty of your choice. For the waffles, I'm using the same waffle recipe I used a few weeks ago. I'm not gonna show the whole thing here, but if you've seen that recipe, then you're good to go. If you haven't, go back and watch it. It's worth mentioning that the waffles I'm using are the plain waffles, not the ones with the berries and walnuts and all that stuff. Next, we're going to make the same circular omelette I made last week. If you've seen this video, you can skip it. If you haven't, stick around. The first ingredient is, of course, some oyster mushrooms. Pluck them apart. Chop your oyster mushrooms into smaller pieces. When you're done chopping them, set them aside. Our next ingredient is some chickpea flour. Add 1 cup of chickpea flour to a bowl. Now we're going to add some herbs and spices. Add some pure sea salt. Remember, alkaline vegans only use pure sea salt. Next, add some black salt. This will give it that eggy aroma and taste. This is optional, but you can add some cayenne pepper for heat. Add some onion powder. I found that your omelette tastes better when you add more. Add some mushroom powder for that umami taste. I made this in my egusi video. Click the link below to watch it. Next, we're going to add some chopped basil. I chopped this a while ago, hence the discoloration. Add half a cup of water and adjust as needed. Whisk until you get a light batter. You're looking for something as light as a pancake batter. Place a pan on medium-high heat and add some grapeseed oil. Toss in your chopped onions and let them saute until fragrant. For those of you waiting for my vegan fried chicken video, I just want to let you know it's coming. Next, add some diced red bell peppers. We're gonna follow our diced red bell peppers with our chopped oyster mushrooms. Trust me, this is unlike any vegan omelette you've ever tasted. Give it a quick mix and let it saute for 1 minute on medium-high. Add some ground coriander seeds. Next, we're going to add some dried oregano. Add a pinch of sea salt and give it a good mix. Hey, this is just a quick reminder to hit the like button if you're enjoying this video. Thank you. Now we're going to let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes on medium-high heat. Once your oyster mushrooms shrink and start to turn brown, you're good to go. Set it aside for now. Place the same pan back on the stove, drop your heat to low heat, and add a touch of grapeseed oil. Now I'm going to be using this to shape my omelette. It's normally used for something else, but this time around I'll be using it to hold my omelette together and to give it a round shape. It's surprising, I've never seen alkaline or vegan omelettes made the way I'm about to make it. Anyway, I'll leave a link in the description box below. Place it lip side down so it acts as a dam for the oil. I'm going to show you 2 ways to make this. Add a tablespoon or 2 of your sauteed mix, then spread it around. The first method is to immediately follow your sauteed mix with some chickpea batter. Add 1/3 of a cup of chickpea batter over your sauteed mix. Be sure to spread it around evenly. Increase your stove to medium-low heat, cover, and let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. When you leave it properly covered, the steam will help cook the top as well. After 2 to 3 minutes, gently remove the mold and give it a flip. Cover and let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. After all this hard work, your omelette is done. Take a look. Now this is what we call a game changer in the vegan and alkaline vegan worlds. Alright, let me show you all the second method. This time around, we're going to pour in the chickpea batter first. Without wasting any time, we're going to follow it with a sauteed mix. Be sure to keep about a tablespoon of your sauteed mix. Finally, we're going to top it off with some more batter, cover, and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Remove the mold, give it a flip, cover, and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Take a look at these masterpieces. Yes, I know they look like pancakes, but they don't taste like them. Finally, we can assemble our sandwich. For the rest of the video, I'll be wearing some food-grade gloves. If you're anything like me, you don't like people touching your sandwiches. We'll be using a waffle as the base. The rest of the world won't understand this, but waffle sandwiches are a big deal in parts of the US. Add a tablespoon of our sauce and spread it around. If you don't want to use any sauce, you can skip the sauce altogether. Next, we'll be placing our chayote patty, aka sausage patty, over the top. Remember this bad boy? I'm sure now you can see why we made it circular. Go ahead and gently place it over the top of your chayote patty and check this out. Nice! Hold your horses, we're not done yet. Gently place your circular nopales over the top of your omelette. Add 1 more tablespoon of sauce and spread it around. Sprinkle some of your leftover sauteed oyster mushrooms, then close the deal with 1 more waffle. Here you go. You may need to unhinge your jaw to bite into this masterpiece. This has been a really long video, and if you stuck around to the end, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you all next week.